I've been teaching since almost 20 years because the more I teach, the more I learn.
मतलब ऐसी ऐसी चीजें मेरे को मेरे बारे में पता चली जो मेरे को पता ही नहीं था, वही चीज मेरे को रोक रही है.
To see people's lives transform, oh my God, the contentment that you feel out of it, it is phenomenal. वो तृप्ति आपको जीवन में कोई चीज नहीं दे सकती है.
One of the most transformational and profoundly so experiences.
This has brought a lot of change in my personality.
Once you're useful, once you're able to do something, and without any swar, all doing it out of the bhav of seva, the service.
Alex, I'm from Russia, from Moscow. I want to say it's a beautiful course.
Human nature is to serve, human nature is to give. We are here only to give. We have just forgotten that.
It cleared everything up. I could feel like my natural self again, my actual natural self.
We have moved away from the self. We don't know who we are and we can't Google it. It's a course designed by Gurudev Shri Ravi Shankar ji.
Hello everyone, welcome to Zindagi Ka Tadka. Today I am very happy and excited to be sitting here with Seema Lamba ji. She has been dedicating her life to service to the society. Welcome Seema ji.
Thank you.
You said you became a teacher and also you've been doing this for some time?
Yeah, I have been on the path since 23 years.
23 years?
Yes. And
Amazing.
I've been teaching since almost 20 years. And it's been a fruitful journey because the more I teach, the more I learn.
I would just like to start with maybe a little bit about your early years.
I was a severe dyslexic in school.
What is dyslexic?
So dyslexia is a learning disability. If you've seen Tare Zameen Pe,
yes,
exactly my life was that. So it was quite difficult. But when I reached college, I developed skills to manage these weaknesses. And I started doing well because I was more inclined towards the creative part. So my confidence came back when I went to college. I had good friends, good company.
So not too many friends in school then? Is
no.
that?
Later also, when I used to meet somebody from my school, I used to feel very not confident. But from childhood, somewhere or the other, I had this thing that I want to do something for the society. I got married at the age quite early, at the age of 18. It was difficult because I was too young to understand life at that point. And then becoming a mother at the age of 20 was tough. Handling, managing relationships, my own mind. It was quite a lot. Back then, I was very short-tempered and I didn't know how to manage my mind. And at work, I'm a person who plans a lot or who's very futuristic. So a lot of planning and ऐसे करते हैं, ये सब चलता था दिमाग में. So I was never where I was. If I'm at the store, my mind used to be at home. If I was at home, my mind used to be at the store. So the productivity decreases, you're not so efficient. I had messed up my life very badly, my relationships very badly with my husband. My kids were getting affected because of disharmony between us. So there was so much love that we couldn't stay without each other. But there were times where we couldn't stay with each other. It was so difficult. बाहर से ऐसे लगता था कि सब बहुत अच्छा है. I was very strong and a powerful person, no doubt. But inside I knew how miserable and unhappy I was. And my husband lost his brother. He couldn't get out of the guilt that I wish I could have done more for him to save him.
Oh.
At that point of time, his dentist nudged him to do the Art of Living program. So when he did the program, I was quite not in for it. I was not in to have a guru in life. For me, my guru is Guru Granth Sahib. But still, he went ahead, he did the program, and he felt a lot of transformation within. He felt a lot calmer. After the course, I took 6 months, I kept judging him, nudging him sometimes to check whether really this works, whether he's getting upset, he's reacting.
Right.
But he was more calmer, he could handle me better. Work was good, finances started getting better, like business was coming. तो बहुत सारे changes दिखे. फिर मुझे लगा चलो कुछ तो ऐसे लग रहा है इसमें है, चलो देखते हैं. But I went with a skeptical mind to do the program, thinking that I will definitely remove some fault. कुछ तो गड़बड़ है. ये लोग इतना मुस्कुराते हैं, इतना खुश रहते हैं, ये तो कुछ ड्रामा है मतलब. They are just faking this, And my husband is too innocent. He is getting into this trap. That was my mind.
फंसा लिया इनको.
हाँ, फंसा लिया. बिल्कुल माइंड ट्रैप, माइंडसेट मेरा ऐसे ही था. व्हेन आई डिड द कोर्स द हैप्पीनेस प्रोग्राम बैक देन, वो इतनी शांति महसूस हुई मुझे, मेरे को इतना पीसफुल हो सकते हैं ऐसा कभी सोचा नहीं था। और वो रिलीफ, एक्चुअल रिलीफ जो मिला ना, उसके बाद लगा भाई ये तो मैजिक है, ये तो सबको मिलना चाहिए। और जैसे मैं डिस्लेक्सिक हूँ तो मुझे ना ज्ञान कुछ भी नहीं समझ में आया, समझ में आया भी तो ऊपर से गया, बट व्हाट टच्ड मी वाज सुदर्शन क्रिया। एंड देन मुझे लगा भाई ये तो बांटना है। मैं गुरुद्वारे में फ्रेंड्स को जहाँ मुझे लोग मिले मैं सबसे बात करती थी, शेमलेसली शेयरिंग, नो इनहिबिशंस के क्या सोचेंगे क्या नहीं।
Yeah, because many times people do feel like this कि अरे ये आर्ट ऑफ लिविंग वाले बहुत परेशान करते हैं, पीछे ही
हाँ,
पड़ जाते हैं।
आई जस्ट डिडंट फील एनी इनहिबिशन, आई फेल्ट ये तो इतना अच्छा कुछ मुझे मिला है, मुझे बांटना है। जैसे आप तिरुपति से प्रसाद लाते हो, सबको इतना इतना देते हो, कुछ भी हमें अच्छा मिलता है तो हमारा स्वभाव है बांटना, एंड जॉय इंक्रीजेस बाय शेयरिंग। तो मुझे कभी, जैसे आपने बोला, ये कोई बोलता है ना कि यार पीछे पड़ जाते हैं, तो मैं उनको कहती हूँ यार कोई अच्छे काम के लिए पीछे पड़ा है, उनको तो कुछ नहीं मिलना, आपके लिए बोल रहे हैं, वो आपको कोई गलत काम करने तो नहीं बोल रहे। तो आप इंटेंशन देखो बिहाइंड देयर एक्शन। तो बस मैं लोगों को पकड़ पकड़ के कोर्स कराती, ऐसे होता कई लोग मुझे देख के भाग जाते कि अब ये पकाएगी, ये पीछे पड़ जाएगी, पर मुझे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता वो क्या सोच रहे, क्योंकि मुझे पता था कि वो नहीं जानते कि उनको क्या मिला नहीं है अभी तक लाइफ में। वो मिसिंग लिंक जो लाइफ में सबके मिसिंग है, वो उसकी कड़ी मुझे मिल गई थी। आई जस्ट वॉन्टेड टू शेयर। मुझे अब जब मैं पीछे मुड़ के देखती हूँ लगता है पता नहीं कैसे मैंने इतना सेवा किया, हाउ आई रीच्ड आउट टू पीपल, हाउ आई मैनेज्ड किड्स, फैमिली, बिजनेस, और उसके साथ सेवा मैंने कैसे की मुझे नहीं पता, बट इंटेंशन स्ट्रांग था, ज्ञान बांटना है लोगों को, और मैं करने लगी। And immediately after I finished my first course, I did couple of more courses. Every month I kept doing one course. I was in a hurry. मुझे सुधरना था। मैं थक गई थी खुद से, बहुत थक गई थी। I just wanted कि I want to be a better person.
Right.
I wanted to be so strong inside that I don't get affected by anyone in life. It has nothing to do with religion, you know. So these are values, something that we should have learned as we were a kid, because no school or university teaches you how to manage your mind. फिर बड़े हमेशा बोलते थे अरे गुस्सा नहीं करो, फॉरगिव करो, लेट गो करो। कैसे करो ये किसी ने नहीं सिखाया।
तो कैसे नहीं करें गुस्सा?
सो ब्रेथ का जो एक रोल है वो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है। सो in art of living, when I learned breath work, the sudarshan kriya, that helped me to become very calm. तो कुछ करना नहीं पड़ा सुधरने के लिए।
अच्छा।
प्रैक्टिसेस करते करते धीरे धीरे ऑटोमेटिकली वो सारे जो विकार थे वो धीरे धीरे कम होने लगे। एंड आई वेंट, यू लाइक यू गो बैक टू योर सेल्फ। देखो हमारा स्वभाव, जो सेल्फ का स्वभाव है वो क्या है, लव, पीस और जॉय। पर हम उसको अनुभव तो नहीं करते 24/7। हमेशा खुश तो नहीं रहते, हमेशा आनंद तो नहीं एक्सपीरियंस करते, प्रेम नहीं एक्सपीरियंस करते।
सही बात है।
तो क्यों नहीं करते? वी हैव मूव्ड अवे फ्रॉम द सेल्फ। सो द होल जर्नी इज गोइंग बैक विद इन। इतना सारा एक्यूमुलेट किया है हमने बैगेज पास्ट का, कितना कुछ पकड़ के बैठे। बचपन से लेके हर एक के जीवन में कुछ ना कुछ घटनाएं होती हैं, बचपन से लेके अब तक के जीवन में जो भी घटा उसके आधार पे जीवन जीते रहते हैं, और वो लिमिटेड जीवन है हमारा। अगर आप देखेंगे हर इमोशन का सांस के साथ एक कनेक्शन है गहरा। जैसे जैसे भावनाएं बदलती हैं, सांस का पैटर्न भी बदलता है। जब आप गुस्सा हो तो आपकी सांस कैसी है? शॉर्ट है, वार्म है ना? जब आप हैप्पी हो तो कैसी? एकदम लाइट है, हल्की है। खुश हो बहुत तो पता ही नहीं चल रहा कि सांस चल रही है ना? जब आप बहुत सैड हो तो आप देखोगे सांस में एक सिसकी है। तो हर भावना के साथ सांस का पैटर्न बदलता है। तो यहाँ क्या करते हैं हम? सांस का इस्तेमाल करते हैं भावनाओं को बदलने के लिए। बहुत ईजी है। So the moment you attend to your breath, it helps you to go within, release all these negative emotions, and you start getting established in the self. It takes a little while, it's not overnight. But with regular practice, बहुत सारा changes मैंने मेरे अंदर देखा। मेरा मन ज़्यादा present moment में रहने लगा। मैं बहुत अफेक्ट होती थी, कंट्रोल्ड फील करती थी, पुश्ड फील करती थी लाइफ में, और अपने आप को फुली एक्सप्रेस नहीं कर पाती थी। I always needed validation and appreciation because I felt as a child I didn't get it. So I kept seeking and that kept making me very small inside. Although बाहर से शायद किसी को नहीं भी पता लगता था, but inside there was this smallness that, and whenever you feel contracted and small inside, there is no growth.
So you said ki it took time, and generally people say anything good does take time over, like you have to keep practicing it and all. But I have seen many people, they get dejected saying that यार इससे कुछ होता तो है नहीं, I don't have time for this and all that. So what do you tell to such people?
देखो, समय तो निकालना पड़ेगा अपने लिए, और हमें जभी भी जिस चीज़ को हम प्रायोरिटी देते हैं उसके लिए समय निकाल लेते हैं। जिस दिन पिज़्ज़ा खाने का मन होता है उस दिन चले जाते हैं खाने, समय निकाल ही लेते हैं। तो प्रायोरिटाइज़ करने की बात है कि आप अपनी मेंटल हेल्थ को कितना प्रायोरिटाइज़ कर रहे हैं। आज स्ट्रेस लेवल्स कहाँ जा रहे हैं, कॉम्पिटिटिवनेस कितना बढ़ गया है, इन्फ्लेशन, हर चीज़ इज़ लाइक अफेक्टिंग अस एवरी डे इन डे आउट। जॉब मार्केट देखो, हर जगह आप देखो, हर जगह एक स्ट्रेस लेवल बढ़ता ही जा रहा है जीवन में। तो आई फील कि ये नॉलेज तो बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है जीवन में। मेडिटेशन इज़ वेरी वेरी इम्पोर्टेंट। देखो, हाँ, कई लोग बहुत सक्सेसफुल हैं लाइफ में, होते भी हैं, पर ज़रूरी नहीं है कि वो मेंटली पीसफुल हों, है ना? बहुत सारे लोगों को मैं जानती हूँ जीवन में, जो सुपर सक्सेसफुल इन लाइफ, वो जिस चीज़ को छूते थे वो सोना हो जाती थी। All the luxuries anybody could ask for, more successful. But inside, was he really happy, feeling calm and peace?
So
No.
what is true happiness, true success in your definition then, if not just material happiness?
Having an undying smile, which no one can take away. Amidst chaos also, if you can be centered, that is true success. See, money will come, money will go. But what is true success is when you're so strong inside that nothing can shake you, then you can earn that money back. You can earn the fame back or whatever you have lost in life.
Don't you get bored of 20 years doing the same thing over and over again?
No, I don't. I'm so passionate about it, super passionate about it. Every week, every month, when I'm teaching programs, to see people's lives transform, oh my God, the contentment that you feel out of it, it is phenomenal. वो तृप्ति आपको जीवन में कोई चीज नहीं दे सकती है. I mean, best of food, best of vacations, best home, all the luxuries, nothing can give you the contentment that you get out of seva. Once you're useful, once you're able to do something, and without any swarth. So none of the art of living teachers or volunteers in art of living are paid. They're all doing it out of the bhav of seva, the service.
Right.
People ask me that, what do you get that? How come you're so passionate? But you know, that is our nature. Human nature is to serve, human nature is to give. We are here only to give. We have just forgotten that.
You say we are here to give, but most people, we are trying to take and earn, and we study, we do job to actually earn and then live our lives. Giving, it seems like an additional activity. It's kind of a counterintuitive, at least to the...
Like I shared earlier, we have moved away from the self. We don't know who we are. We have no idea about our consciousness, and we can't Google it. To discover it, you need to sit with your eyes closed and go within. So it's a journey. The more you practice, the more longer you're on the path, you discover different hidden aspects of your own consciousness. See, anything that you want in life, you want to be sincere, you want to be committed, you want to be consistent, any good virtues that you want for yourself, where will you find them? There is no syrup of two teaspoon पी लो, commitment बढ़ जाएगी. कहाँ से लाओगे? इससे कितना इंस्पायर होगे, कितना किताबें पढ़ोगे, कितना वीडियोस देख लोगे? अल्टीमेटली वो ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन बहुत लिमिटेड और थोड़े समय के लिए होती है. थोड़ी देर आपसे इंस्पायर हो जाएंगे, सुन लूंगी मैं आपको, बहुत अच्छा लगेगा, बट वो थोड़ी देर बाद डाई आउट हो जाती है इंस्पिरेशन. तो कैसे हम सेल्फ इंस्पायर्ड रहे, या कैसे ये वर्च्यूज हमारे भीतर से बाहर आएंगी? तो थ्रू द प्रोसेस ऑफ सिटिंग विथ योरसेल्फ. तो जब हम मेडिटेट करते हैं, खुद के साथ बैठने लगते हैं, every day at least 20 minutes if you can sit with yourself, then you will see everything that you want in life is within you. All the good virtues, they lie within you, and slowly they start manifesting. You become in harmony with your own self, so much in harmony, outside also everything starts becoming harmonious, peaceful. You start attracting the best in life.
I have friends who say ki I don't really need to close my eyes and all, I'm always in meditation. And you say like, okay, we have to observe our thoughts. I don't really get any thoughts also. However, there is like a whole spectrum. Some people would say I get too many thoughts even when I close my eyes, and some would say that when I am in open eyes, I'm all peaceful and calm. And why do I have to do all these things and all?
So I generally tell everyone that, to learn meditation, you need a coach. Some people just Google, go to YouTube, do some stuff on their own. But if you have to learn football, you need a coach.
Yeah.
You need to learn any skill, you need a coach. Even to drive a car, you need a coach,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So something so gross also needs a coach. This is something so subtle, knowing yourself, going within, understanding yourself. You definitely need a good coach, you need a teacher. And so that is one aspect. Other that somebody says I have too many thoughts,
Yeah.
I love this quote what Shishi Ravi Shankar ji says. So if your own company is so boring, how boring you must be to others? So then we need to learn, we need to practice. Initially, it might seem difficult, but if you have a good coach and if you have the right technique, then it can become easier. Like Sahaj Samadhi meditation that I teach, one of the programs, it सहजता से ही समाधि लग जाती है. So you have to learn that. And some people, they say, okay, I don't have too many thoughts, or I'm happy, I'm good. They really need to look within that. What is happiness for them? What is their definition of happiness? Are they looking at happiness that they get by eating some good food, going for an outing, going to a pub on Saturdays, after two pegs, the happiness they get, or by by the holidays they plan for themselves? What is the definition of happiness?
Yeah, all of that what you said, most people are doing that, and they kind of think that yes, I am happy with all that. What's the
It's
problem in
short
that?
lived, right? So you go to a theater to watch a movie, you're so excited, I'm going for a movie, you buy your popcorn, you sit there, you watch. After 3 hours, when you come back, how's your state of mind? It's not the same as you went. You're a little dull. Hmm?
Little
So,
tired.
yeah, you feel a little dull and tired. It's not the same. Any um, sukh that we are uh, getting from any activity outside, it's very short lived. थोड़े समय का सुख है. नया फोन ले लिया, थोड़े समय का सुख है. हॉलीडे चले गए, ठीक है, देख लिया, मजे कर लिए. कभी तो वो एंड भी होता है, थोड़े समय का सुख है. But within us, there is bliss. There is this opportunity to experience bliss. There is opportunity to experience joy, unlimited joy within, and contentment. There is we have everything in life. Best education we had, suppose we, good parents, everything बहुत अच्छा. फिर भी आप देखो अंदर कुछ एक ऐसा लगता है कि कुछ कमी है. सब कुछ होते हुए जीवन में भी एक कमी है. And that is, we have not sat with ourselves. That little atrupti we feel, this contentment we feel, is only because we have not gone within, we have not sat with ourselves.
So you're saying do both. Maybe do those external things also,
Absolutely,
but do this
absolutely. It's
also for
not
some
that
time.
I didn't enjoy my life. I have two sons. I am a grandmother of two. I
Oh,
have a
nice. You don't look
9 year.
like.
Yeah, thank you. So I have a 9-year-old grandson and a 9-month-old grandson.
Oh, wow.
And I have traveled abroad. We have gone on holidays. We have done our bit of everything. So, art of living, doing this doesn't mean that I have not enjoyed the other part of my life. So, it's not that I don't watch movies.
Okay.
Yeah, we do everything. And yeah, but what gives me the most utmost joy is teaching. Teaching gives me utmost joy because I became a better person. सिखा सिखा के मैं सुधरती गई. I get to see my life from a different perspective also. Work on yourself to become better person, to get rid of all your tendencies the mind has. There is so much, the mind sticks on to.
Yeah.
The whole day something happens and that sticks to your mind. You watch a movie, something sticks to your mind. Someone said something, it sticks to your
Yeah,
mind.
all those impressions over the
Every day
years.
there is something sticking to your mind, and what you need to do is just let go, let go, let go, and be peaceful. Not get stuck with those
Right.
impressions.
Any interesting or out of the ordinary anecdotes that you remember of any of your students over so many years that you would like to?
I have been mentoring, guiding a lot of my students from last so many years, and it's so nice to see them grow on the path. Some of them super intelligent, doing extremely well in their lives. Anybody who has the quest to know more about themselves, to know more about life, to know about who am I, where am I, what is the purpose of my life. That's those are the questions that take you inward. So yes, I have had amazing people on the path, highly successful entrepreneurs, businessmen, as well as some non-confident, going through tough time, rough patches in their life. So all kind of students. It's not that people who are depressed or sad or who are not confident come to spirituality.
What is spirituality then, according to you?
So there is this very beautiful story. Somebody asked Gurudev, what is the difference between spirituality and religion? Gurudev gave a banana to everyone and he said, peel it, have it, और जो पील है उसको आप वहाँ जमा कर दो. तो सबने बनाना खा लिया, अपना पील जमा कर दिया. So बनाना है वो spirituality है, जो skin है वो religion है. So we keep holding on to the skin whole life, but we don't go within to know ourselves, है ना? तो spirituality क्या है? Knowing the spirit, knowing your consciousness. मैं कौन हूँ? Am I this body? Am I this mind? Am I this intellect? Am I the memory or am I the ego? Who am I? Right? So spirituality is understanding the 7 layers of your existence and moving towards the self, going beyond these 6 layers and getting established in the self. I love Guruji's quote. He says, disease-free body, quiver-free breath, stress-free mind, inhibition-free intellect, trauma-free memory, ego that encompasses all, sorrow-free soul is a birthright of every human being.
Very nice, beautiful.
This is art of living. So when all these 7 layers are in harmony, you really experience yourself. Otherwise, we just keep existing in life.
But we all are living, right? So why do we
it's
need a
just
special
living, enjoying life through 5 senses.
Right.
That's not the true purpose of life. What is the true purpose of life? Is giving. Like I was going to give you an example that फूल को नहीं बोलना पड़ता अपनी सुगंध फैलाओ, सूरज को नहीं बोलना पड़ता अपनी रोशनी फैलाओ. हमारा स्वभाव भी वही है, देना. पर हम कहीं ना कहीं भूल गए, हम हमारे स्वभाव से ही हट चुके हैं. It's our nature. Spirituality is going back to your nature. And the more you're able to give, the more you receive. So from last 23 years, I'm telling you everything that I wanted in my life has happened.
Very nice.
Once you are able to give back to the universe automatically take care of you. It's like a mother. How a mother takes care of a child, उसको पता है कि बच्चे को क्या देना है, क्या नहीं देना. ऐसे ही, और ये भी है कि हमें पता है कि हमारी माँ हमें बहुत प्यार करती है. She has to prove. She doesn't have to prove. You know it.
Yes.
Even if she doesn't say I love you, today mothers are still expressive, right?
Yeah.
But back then our mothers were not so expressive.
Even if she's hitting you, then also she
then
loves
also you know she loves you, right? Similarly, the universe loves us. Nature loves us. God loves us. We are not able to experience that love. So when you are in gratitude, you experience grace in life. When you complain, doors of divine are closed on you. Then you are not able to experience grace. कृपा बरस रही है, उसको अनुभव करना है तो कृतज्ञ होना पड़ेगा, और कृतज्ञ होंगे तभी ही कृपा को एक्सपीरियंस कर पाएंगे. एंड मदर नेचर, यूनिवर्स, गॉड, आप जो नाम देना है दे दो, loves us so much, so dearly that it is wanting to give us more and more. We just need to be aligned with it.
You talk about mother. Do you have any kind of advice for the new age parents also?
Yeah, it's challenging today with the kids. Times are really challenging because the mind is so hooked on to the outside, especially the social media, and everything else is just so distracting today. So what I would advise is, one, to keep your calm, be peaceful, because if you are in an agitated state of mind, it's difficult sometimes. Parents really feel helpless. Oh, I don't know what to do. So in any negative state of mind, if you are, it's going to again affect the child and your relationship with the child. So one first thing what you need to do is you be resilient, you be peaceful. In fact, I just finished teaching a Sahaj Samadhi meditation program on Sunday, and there was a lady who shared that I could sit and speak to my husband for 30 minutes yesterday.
Hmm.
And I was so taken aback. I thought, हम कैसे समय में आ चुके हैं, sometimes the stress is so much that actual communication doesn't happen for days probably. She was a very successful businesswoman, and she shared that I could speak to my husband for 30 minutes yesterday and it felt really good, and I can now see myself being very peaceful, resilient, and I think this is helping me. Meditation is helping me, and I'm going to meditate 20 minutes every day. So day in and day out, I find I have so many of them sharing that how just by meditating 20 minutes a day, they are able to see life from a different perspective and handle things better. So as parents, I would say you meditating is most important, and then slowly getting your child to, learning some breathing skills so that the child also can experience some amount of calm within. But only if we are able to walk the talk, the
Yeah.
child will then get inspired.
Hmm.
Then I would also say food plays a very important role.
Hmm.
So, eating more sattvic food, it's okay having junk food once in a while. I mean, you can't stop the child, but then otherwise balancing out with more
What is sattvic
nutritious
food?
food. It's freshly cooked and freshly consumed, something that Mother Nature has
So
given
fresh
you.
pizzas, huh?
Maybe made on a roti or a paratha. But once in a while, indulging on a pizza, going out, doing stuff is fine. But trying to get a balance other days by having more freshly cooked food, making the food more interesting, which is more nutritious, encouraging them to have nuts, seeds, sprouts, fruits, vegetables. If they don't eat, then giving them in different forms and different ways so that their energy levels are good. So food plays a very important role. Jaisa an vaisa man. And then again, we can make our meals very, very delicious. Sattvic meals are delicious. So food, right quantity at the right time, really helps to increase the energy levels. Second is sleep. So right amount of sleep, so important for the kids. 8 to 9 hours of sleep if a child can get. If they are very young, even 10 hours actually. Sleeping on time will also help, yeah, to increase the energy levels. See, everything is a play of prana.
I see.
So what is prana is subtle life force energy. जैसा आपका प्राणा है, the quality of prana determines the quality of your life.
Mm-hmm.
So if you can manage to increase their prana, give direction to their life force energy, you will be able to see good results. And when kids are in teenage, sometimes you may feel, oh my god, all the values that I gave have disappeared.
Hmm.
But that's only for a short period of time. Trust me, they come back, they bounce back.
Okay.
It's just a matter of time. So don't get stressed, don't get pareshan. क्या हो रहा है?
Hmm.
Just be. Just be.
क्योंकि वो तो अपने फ्रेंड से भी बहुत कुछ सीख के आ रहे हैं, वो
True,
सब भी
true,
कर
true.
रहे हैं. Then how do you?
But they learn the most at home. We are the ones who teach them the most. So कितना भी बार जो सीख के आए, पर जो घर पे है ना, वो सबसे ज्यादा सीखते हैं. तो we need to walk the talk.
तो उनको
So
ऐसे डंडा मार मार के वो सब वैल्यूज घुसाना है या कैसे करना है?
नहीं भाई, हम चलेंगे तब वो हमको देख के चलेंगे. अगर हम समय पे सो रहे, वो सोएंगे. हम लेट नाइट बैठ के बिंज वॉचिंग कर रहे हैं, उनको बोलते नहीं तुमको सोना पड़ेगा.
नहीं, पर वो तो उनके सोने के बाद देखते हैं ना हम तो.
हाँ, तो फिर वो आपका स्किल है.
या
आप
उनको
कैसे
फिर भी
करना
पता
चाहते.
रहता है कि ये
ऑफ
सब
कोर्स
होता है.
पता रहता है. So food, sleep, and the third I said breath. Yeah, so doing some breath work, doing some pranayams, really calms your mind, brings your thought process to a level where you're able to see things clearly, decide better. And then the fourth is happy state of mind, doing things that really makes you happy, makes you happy. Like it could be pursuing some hobby, but something that they love doing, not that things are forced on the child. Like today, we force them to do so many activities where there's burnout happening. but something that the child is really good at and really loves doing. So when they do that, the prana increases. They are more happier. They are not grumpy. They are not grudgy. Same for the parent. We also, as an adult, need to pursue some hobbies, maybe singing, or maybe painting, or going for nature walks every day. Anything, some hobby, when you pursue the right brain activity, more creativity, then it really helps. Also, being in good company to achieve happy state of mind, company really matters. आप किस संगत में हो, ऐसे संगत में हो जिनके साथ रहने से आपका ऐसे लगता है कि ओ गॉड, मेरी लाइफ में बहुत परेशानियां हैं, मैं तो फंस गया हूँ, कैसे होगा, डिफिकल्ट है बहुत, यानी आप अच्छी संगत में नहीं हो. पर अगर आप ऐसी संगत में हो जहाँ आपको लगता है कि नहीं यार, अच्छा ही है सब कुछ, परेशानी भी है तो क्या बड़ी बात है, so then you're in good company. As an
Friends.
individual, I think everybody needs to take care that we increase our energy levels and we feel happier. So once we are happier, we spread happiness. One unhappy person makes so many people unhappy, right? And let us not be that one person, right? Let us be that one person who is just spreading happiness around. फिर जब हम ऐसे होने लगते हैं, हमारे आसपास का वातावरण भी बदलता है, बच्चों पर भी उसका इम्पैक्ट है. गुरुदेव श्री श्री रविशंकर जी सेज दैट being friends with your children is very important. It's maitri bhav with your children is so important. And also he says having teenagers at home is like having wild horses. So you need to hold the reins tight but not too tight. So being friendly, also being friends with their friends, that's the best. If you can be a good uncle or aunt to their friends, then that also helps you to know your child better and uh, create a good impact.
I see.
So you have to use some skill. Spending quality time with the child is so important. It's not important to get the best things for your child. A child should also, this titiksha is very important. Titiksha is forbearance. Today, if you say no, you can't get this, I've seen teenagers and children getting so disturbed if they don't get what they want. And we give them everything on a platter. Tomorrow in life, when they have to face situations and they don't get what they want, how are they going to deal with it? So building forbearance, all these qualities is so important. So sometimes saying a no and then sticking to the no, sitting and having a conversation, a heart to heart, is so important.
I have seen many parents and grandparents actually feeling that also, that कि अरे मेरे बच्चे तो मेरे साथ ही नहीं रहते, मेरे ग्रैंड किड्स तो मैंने उनकी शक्ल देखी बहुत टाइम हो गया.
बहुत सारे पेरेंट्स आज अकेले रहते हैं, लोनलीनेस बहुत होने लगता है लोगों को. आई फील फॉर्चुनेट दैट बिकॉज आई हैव अ पर्पस टू माई लाइफ, आई डोंट फील दैट वैक्यूम सो मच. आई डू मिस देम, तो कमी नहीं लगती. तो पर्पस जब होता है जीवन में, तब मुझे लगता है कि ये वैक्यूम नहीं लगता. तो विमेन मोस्टली हम इतनी ज्यादा ड्रिवन रहती हैं, सिर्फ बच्चों के इर्द गिर्द हमारा जीवन चलता है, इसके बियॉन्ड हम सोचते ही नहीं. फिर जिस दिन बच्चे निकल जाते हैं, तब एक वैक्यूम सा लगता है कि अब जीवन का क्या करेंगे, अब तो कुछ करने के लिए नहीं है. सो इसीलिए मैं कहती हूँ कि शुरू से अपने जीवन को एक पर्पस देना, एक अच्छी कम्युनिटी के साथ रहना. लाइक आई फील वेरी fortunate that we are in part of this art of living community, a very positive community. So and we are across the globe, so even if I go any part of the world, I have our people there, and we meet, we eat together, we celebrate together, we sing together, we meditate together, and it feels so good to be a part of this universal family. So similarly, everybody should start working on some project, on something that they like doing, some kind of seva where they are able to do some service. And I see a lot of people doing that also now. A lot of people are waking up to the reality that कि अपने लिए नहीं जीना है खाली, अब कुछ करना है. Many people don't know how to do, they want to do. That is all. That also I have seen कि मुझे सेवा करनी है, कैसे करें नहीं पता. Yeah, so, and I also teach the volunteer training program. So we train volunteers how they can be useful in the right way to create an impact in the society.
I'm just curious, like what are your guiding principles today in life?
So one, I think very important is to not compromise with the quality of your mind. कम व्हाट मे आई एम गोइंग टू बी हैप्पी, ये निश्चय करना, एंड देन वर्क टुवर्ड्स इट टू मेक इट हैपन. जीवन का एक क्षण भी कॉम्प्रोमाइज नहीं जीना है. जो भी करना है ना, अपना 100% दे के उसको एक सेलिब्रेशन की तरह लाइफ को जीना, और रिग्रेट नहीं करना, गिल्ट में नहीं जाना, फ्यूचर के लिए एंग्शियस होके भी कोई मतलब नहीं, क्योंकि कुछ भी हमारे हाथ में नहीं है. ना पास्ट हमारे हाथ में है, बीत चुका, ना फ्यूचर हमारे हाथ में है, हम बदल नहीं सकते किसी को. तो मोमेंट टू मोमेंट अपना लाइफ जिम्मेदारी वाला जीना. मेरे जीवन में जिम्मेदारी ज्यादा से ज्यादा लेने से ही ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन आई. जैसे मैंने कहा, वैलिडेशन सीख करती थी, अप्रिसिएशन चाहिए होता था, तो धीरे धीरे कब वो चला गया पता नहीं चला. जैसे ही कोई रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी सामने आती है, हम उसको बर्डन समझते हैं. हमको लगता है हे भगवान, ऑलरेडी इतना मेरी प्लेट पे, और नहीं चाहिए, आई कांट डू मोर, बस हो गया.
तो ऐसा
बट
क्यों होता है? मतलब हमें हमारा कंफर्ट जोन इतना अच्छा क्यों लगता है?
क्योंकि हम तनाव में हैं. सो व्हेन यू आर स्ट्रेस्ड इन लाइफ, यू लिव योर लाइफ इन अ ककून, है ना. तनाव है तो हम श्रिंक हो जाते हैं, कॉन्शियसनेस श्रिंक होती है. जब कॉन्शियसनेस श्रिंक होती है तो फिर सारे नेगेटिव इमोशंस एक्सपीरियंस होते हैं, हम अनहैप्पी होते हैं. व्हेन कॉन्शियसनेस एक्सपैंड्स, यू आर हैप्पी. We've observed this, something inside you expands, something inside us shrinks. When you feel not so good, you feel आज कुछ मन नहीं कर रहा करने को, अच्छा नहीं लग रहा, उन दिनों में your prana was low. When you feel expansion, you feel happy, उन दिनों में किसी ने कुछ गड़बड़ भी कर दी ना, बोलते ठीक है यार, कोई बात नहीं, चल. बिकॉज यू आर इन दैट एक्सपैंडेड स्टेट. हमारी कैपेसिटी बहुत है करने की, हम कर बहुत कुछ सकते हैं, पर हम कर थोड़ा रहे हैं. तो हम स्टाइफल्ड फील करते हैं, हम तनाव में हैं, तब हम ज्यादा जिम्मेदारी नहीं ले पाते, हम प्रायोरिटाइज भी नहीं कर पाते, कुछ काम कर लेते हैं, कुछ छूट जाते हैं. द मोमेंट यू आर स्ट्रेस फ्री, यू फील दैट एक्सपेंशन हैपनिंग. द मोर you are stress free and happy, that much responsibility you can take in life. So for me, that only happened. I organized so many courses and so many lives transformed, and through that merit only I feel my life has worked so well. Not that I'm doing this to gain that merit, but it is an automatic thing that happens. Responsibility आती थी, हम बोलती थी अच्छा ठीक है करते हैं, नहीं आता कैसे करेंगे. But I always had this attitude of throwing the hat across the fence and then go get it. So I'll commit and then I'll work around it. अब कैसे करना है, मुझे पता ही है मेरी ग्रोथ के लिए अच्छा है ना, चैलेंजिंग है, करते हैं ना, क्या होगा, ज्यादा से ज्यादा फेल हो जाएंगे. तो ऐसे करते करते एक्सपैंड होते होते आज मैं इतने सारे प्रोजेक्ट्स एक साथ हैंडल कर पाती हूँ. मैंने कभी नहीं सोचा था मैं कर पाऊंगी.
You lived all your life in Mumbai, and suddenly, for some reasons, you have shifted everything to a
So we
different
made,
city altogether. Like,
so we took this bold decision of moving to Bangalore, and we are living close to the ashram. Life is very fragile, and तो ऐसे लगा कि नहीं, अब लाइफ को थोड़ा पर्पस देना चाहिए और ऐसा जीवन जीना चाहिए जहां हम और उपयोगी हो सके. तो फिर हमने डिसाइड किया कि हम यहाँ आएंगे, एंड वी जस्ट मूव्ड हियर, एंड वी आर वेरी मच हैप्पी विद आवर डिसीजन. वी आर लविंग द लाइफ, we are enjoying the peace around, we are enjoying living in the community, which is so positive.
do you think like cities have their own energies also?
Every city has its own vibe and it has its own energy, definitely. Yeah, and India, we are fortunate to be in India, Bharat, no. Or look at the bhumi, like so many temples, mantras. If you see any gully you go, there are mantras going on, there is some chant going on, being any religion.
Yeah.
तो ये तो संतों की भूमि है, टेम्पल्स की भूमि है, तो स्पेशल तो है ही. अपने इंडिया जैसा तो कहाँ है कुछ. एंड वी आर प्रॉस्परिंग नाउ, वी आर डूइंग सो वेल, एंड मेनी पीपल आर आस्किंग अस दैट हाउ कम यू टुक सच अ बिग डिसीजन.
Yeah.
बिकॉज सोचते हैं हम कि ऐसा कुछ करना चाहिए पर हिम्मत नहीं कर पाते.
Yes.
पर
Yes.
आपने हिम्मत की, तो मैंने कहा देखो लाइफ तो बहुत छोटी है, वापस मिलेगी नहीं मिलेगी किसको पता, अब जो देख रहा है वो है. तो इसी लाइफ को एक पर्पसफुल करना बहुत
And
जरूरी
your
है.
decision might inspire others also to
I'm sure,
take
I'm
such
sure.
bold steps and do what they have been willing to do. Not just change cities, maybe some project that they're stuck on, or things like that.
Really, पर्पसफुल लाइफ तो जीना चाहिए, जो करना चाहते हैं सचमुच वो करना चाहिए.
Great, great. So on that note, it was a very lovely discussion, Seema ji. I'm sure all of us would have learnt a lot. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for inviting me and coming and doing this. I'm thrilled. And I hope whatever I shared adds value to
Absolutely, it will. It will. We
people's
just have to
lives.
practice that. Cool. Thank you so
Okay.
much. Thank you.